the champion against the challenger. The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Let's go, witness. He is broken.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Wrestlfyi here. We're back with episode 2, week 2. My name is Mark once again, and I'm here with Shadows and OG Pound Town.
That's right. I thought you were going by Meat Mountain. Are you not doing that yet?
Well, like I said, it's a little early.
Yeah, he's got to get the sweats first. But
Yeah, I'm not sweating quite yet. Once we get a little farther in, you know.
It's your boy Shadows. Hello, it's me.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's me. It's DDP.
All right, Mark, what are we getting into tonight?
Let's just recap what we talked about last week. Last week we did a kind of a WrestleMania preview, but we weren't quite sure what the matches were. But that's all set in stone now, which we'll get into.
Yeah, we may see some slight changes tonight on SmackDown, depending on what route they go with that, because it looks like SmackDown's starting with the Usos.
Well, that's good. Well, yeah, if y'all guys can't tell, we are recording on the Friday, the day before you're hearing this. We'll be watching SmackDown side and updating you as it goes. Shit like that, but got quite a big show for y'all today, since it's going to be the WrestleMania pre-show and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's going to take a second.
Yeah, so be ready to rock with us. How you feeling, Pound Town?
I'm feeling good. I got a couple glasses of Moscato in me so far. Shit's gonna get wild.
Yeah.
I already sprayed my junk with Tough Actin Tenactin, so I'm good. No itching tonight. No itching
Not tonight.
So glad. I'm very happy for you. All right, well, let's see. What do we got up here? Let's dive right in, man.
Let's go right into what has changed so far since last week. We got confirmation that Strowman is going to replace Reigns in that Goldberg match. And what are your thoughts on that one, Mr. Shadows?
I don't know, because I'm so over Goldberg at this point. You could have put Gilbert in this match, and I still wouldn't have cared. I feel like it got better with Braun Strowman being added to it. Because I don't know. I'm sick of seeing Roman Reigns with these crazy matches, because they cause a whole downfall of, like we talked about last week with the Bray Wyatt thing. You guys had to do this whole thing, let him lose the title just to build up for a Goldberg Roman Reigns match. So it's probably the least important match to me of this weekend.
Yeah, I think Goldberg's going to take it in some ridiculous way since this wasn't planned.
Yeah, because they're not going to give it to Braun. How long did it take them to give Braun the IC title?
Exactly.
Or any title, besides the tag team.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that match a little bit later on. Another update since last week, Austin Theory makes his debut on Raw, and he replaces Andrade in that tag team match.
Against the Street Profits.
Which, come on, Street Profits is all I got to say.
Yeah. Did you see that nasty spill that Montez took last week?
Yeah,
this week?
Instantly. Yeah, I was watching it live and I heard him hit the ramp, and I'm like, oh wow, that wasn't planned.
When his back hit that mat, I felt that in my soul.
Oh, I felt it too. And last but not least, on changes to the match card would be Tamina added into the 5-way to keep it a 5-way, I guess.
I feel like that'll be interesting, because you haven't seen Tamina in ring action in a little bit. I mean, was she in the women's rumble for a little bit?
I believe so.
I don't remember.
I mean, you would think so.
Yeah. Oh, we got Miz and Morrison out here.
It'd have been better to see Nia Jackson there, but
yeah, I'm waiting for her to come back. But I feel like this COVID thing is hindering a lot of returns. Yeah, it's a lot of returns and a lot of debuts. I feel like are being hindered right now.
Yeah, well, the only other update / news that I've seen recently is Triple H coming out and saying, "Hey, yeah, we're going on WrestleMania," even though we already knew that. But
yeah, he was on CBS Sports today or yesterday, going on. Actually, yeah, today, 4 hours ago, going on about they're just going to do it. They thought of canceling it. They legit thought about canceling it.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, this is pretty serious, but a lot of it's already pre-recorded, so there's really no point in canceling.
I'm pretty sure everything except for maybe like a handful of matches is pre-recorded.
Probably. Well, they can't do it. I mean, they can't do it in the Performance Center, so it has to be pre-recorded. Alrighty, I guess we'll go right into the WrestleMania 36, WrestleMania Tampa fucking card. And I'll start with Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley.
You already heard my opinions on that. I am so
excited. I personally don't think this is going to be a very long match.
No, it's not.
And I think Lashley will dominate at first, and Black will obviously do what Black does and win the match.
Oh, of course. Because
a whole lot to that.
I feel like he's going to win because you got to keep in mind, and I'm sure the COVID thing has something to do with it, but they've been putting him in just random squash matches. Of course, they're going to give him a bigger match. They're not going to let him lose.
No, they're not going to put Lashley over fucking Aleister Black. Like, there's just no fucking way.
That would be equally as dumb as the Rusev Lana Lashley feud thing.
Well, it's Bobby Lashley. They I don't know why they bury that man, but they do.
Oh, yeah.
Next on the list here, I have Otis and Ziggler.
Now that's going to be a fun one.
I think they're going to give Otis the win, man. They've been dogging him for a while now with that.
I just watched Big E get thrown into a ladder, and because SmackDown's on, and Miz and Morrison just mowed down New Day and Usos with a ladder. But yeah, so back to the Usos. Or wait, no, I'm sorry, Usos on here.
We're at Otis and Ziggler.
Sorry, I'm not used to multitasking. Yeah, I think Otis and Ziggler's gonna be pretty cool. They've had a good story built up to it with what's her name? What's her fucking name? I'm drawing. Mandy Rose. I mixed her and Liv Morgan up for some reason.
They're rather similar. I can see that.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be kind of dull, but it's cool. It's nice seeing Otis
just singles competition.
Yeah, because I don't think we've seen that yet.
If anyone doesn't know, Otis is my second brother, lost in relation.
Yeah, somewhere down the line.
But we look very identical.
Him, me, and Jackson Bronson. I was just 2 feet taller. I could be Tucker for Halloween with you.
Yeah, I mean, we still could do it.
We could. I got some stilettos. Yeah. But yeah, who do you think's going to take that, Otis or Ziggler?
Oh, like I said, I think they're going to definitely give Otis his singles victory because I really don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, Pound Town. What do you think?
Probably Otis, but also Ziggler, because I'll give you who either are.
well, Ziggler's a very well seasoned wrestler. He's been around.
There's someone named Zig Ziggler. That might be a radio person, actually.
Maybe Ziggler's finisher is the zigzag.
The zigzag.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not just like a goofy.
Yeah, Ziggler's been around for years. Otis is pretty much in this situation.
Is he Dirk Diggler?
The underdog? No. But
do you know who that is, though?
No, I do not.
Oh, you've never seen Boogie Nights?
Not in a very long time.
Oh, that was Mark Wahlberg's porn name was Dirk Diggler. Although, no, it was based on Dirk Diggler, the porn star from the 80s who got AIDS and died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The more you know, random fact.
Took a hard right turn.
Yeah, so Otis takes the win over Ziggler in that match. Next on the card here, we're kind of going through the simpler matches before we get to the cool ones.
Yeah, and none of this is
Otis from Milo and Otis?
No, he's from Heavy Machinery.
Sorry, I've had a lot of Moscato.
All right, into King Corbin versus Elias, which Elias was supposedly injured, but he's good to go now. I don't know what to think.
I'm going with Elias.
Over your boy?
Yeah, I mean, Corbin, I got mad love for the dude, but I walk with Elias now, brother.
That's true. You walk with Elias. WWE stands for walk with Elias.
Yeah. I mean, I walked with Corbin a couple years ago. We went and had tacos and shit.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You got a personal connection with that man.
Yeah, but okay. Perfect example. Stone Cold, my favorite wrestler in the world. You put him against whoever, I'm not going to pick Stone Cold because, I love him. I'm going to pick it based off of who I just legitimately think is going to take the cake.
Yeah, so, I get it.
Elias. I think
I also think Elias will take it. I mean, Corbin might take it because Corbin has been losing recently. Because the whole Jeff Hardy thing where Elias interfered. I don't know. We could see. Hopefully Jeff Hardy shows up or something, creates an X Factor. It'd be nice.
Or it comes out and causes a distraction that makes Elias win.
Oh yeah. So what else do we have that's not championship? We have Owens and Rollins.
Yeah, I told you about that one last week. I am very excited for that.
I'm excited.
It's going to be a good one. But there's going to be interferences left and right in that match.
I haven't seen the AOP in a minute, though.
Well, what's his name's out with an injury?
Yeah, but where's the other one? I guess you can't have one without the other,
Yeah, probably not. It kind of loses the meaning of it, the scariness when you only have one of them.
But Owens cut a great promo this week, if you listen to it at all.
Are you talking about when after he got his ass beat, he laid there in the ring talking shit?
Yeah, he sat down in the ring against the ropes. That was a hell of a promo.
He said, what was it?
That was great for promos, man.
Oh, no, dude, I watched that one. I enjoyed that one quite a bit.
Owens' promo and Edge's promo. Edge's promo about grit was insane.
Edge's promo got real personal, real deep.
Oh, yeah. So, winner of the match, Owens?
Yeah, I think Owens.
Yeah, I believe that. Well, let's see what we have. Let's go into our first championship match: the Kabuki Warriors versus Bliss and Cross.
That one,
I think Bliss and Cross is going to take it.
Yeah, I feel like it too. The Kabuki thing's gotten a little stale, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm holding on to how Asuka was undefeated in NXT and Kairi Sane. She was a beast, and then they main roster them and give them commentary and this and then, and it's just
hard to realize Asuka's been fucking competing by herself recently.
Yeah.
Kairi Sane is over in some fucking country celebrating her marriage during the coronavirus. That's cool.
I mean, hey, don't let things limit you from having a good time, but also you be safe and smart.
Exactly. But I do like the Kabuki Warriors. I kind of don't like the random gibberish Asuka spits out, but
well, that's the thing too.
That's her character.
Well, they ruined it too, though, because you don't ever see her do half the shit she does now back in NXT. Like she had I don't know, her character was just much more better
serious.
Developed. I get, serious, better developed. I'm definitely oh god, Bailey's on TV. I can't stand her. I feel like it's gonna be an interesting match, but like I said, Kabuki's kind of just the hype isn't there for me anymore, so I'm gonna go with Bliss and Cross. And it's about time they get the titles back anyways.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So what do we have here? Bailey commentating with Sasha Banks, and then you have Naomi and Lacey Evans and Tamina.
Yeah, triple threat. I'm starting to like Lacey Evans a little bit.
Yeah, I can't say I like her too much. She's just a little goofy for me.
Yeah, her as a heel, I don't know. Because I think her and Elias kind of had a babyface turn at the same time.
They did. Everybody,
cool.
Elias used to be shut the fuck up, and then he turned into the crowd.
Yeah, I think it would be an okay match, though.
What's your opinions, Mr. Moscato?
Bruh. Which ones are you guys talking about right now?
We're talking about the Kabuki Warriors, which are the Japanese girls, and Bliss and Cross. Alexa Bliss is like the Harley Quinn.
That's AEW, right?
That's
No.
WWE.
Oh.
This is WrestleMania we're talking about here.
WrestleMania. Oh,
We'll get to AEW.
David, did you?
What?
Was it you that needed the green wrestler in Animal Crossing?
Yeah, I don't have the green one. But
I have
yes.
the green one. I made a room basically based on you. It has
I'll have to check that out.
camel wallpaper and skulls as the floor. But
I mean, the skull thing's not so much me, but you almost got it.
yeah, if I tried to find some Bam Margera shit, but anyway, your Japanese Kabuki, was it Kabuki?
The Kabuki Warriors.
Oh, okay. Kabuki means something.
And then
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Tanuki. That's the little bear.
Konami?
That's
Yeah.
what Tom Nook is a Tanuki. Man, it keeps
I thought
going
it was
back to
the
Animal
raccoon.
Crossing. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah. Real quick for people just now chiming in or listening or whatever, Pound Town doesn't watch wrestling whatsoever, so we
Wait.
wanted him. help out with this, so his opinions are pretty funny.
How would they just
So why is
now
he-
be listening? Would they start at like 20 minutes
Eric-
in?
He
Yeah.
meant the episode if they didn't listen to episode 1 where we explained it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We do have one UK listener though, which is
We're pretty
rad.
much worldwide.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
we're going to have to say thank you to everyone that did listen to the first episode. We do greatly appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I checked the stats right before starting this one. It's moving up. And
Which is
it's on
good.
Apple. Yeah, it's on Apple Podcast too, which is kind
Wow.
of wild because it usually takes a while for Apple to approve things, but they like immediately
Yeah.
approved it.
Real quick, since we're on the topic of Apple and stuff, I have to shout out my boys with the Good Times Are Killing Us podcast. They went and gave us a 5-star review on the Apple podcast today.
Oh, well, thank you to them.
Dang.
We'll have to have some of those guys on. We have to go on there.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. I'm sure we'll merge. They're buddies of mine. I went to school with some of them. Grew up with some of them.
Oh, did you see Anna Cisco said she's listening to the first one right now?
Oh no, it didn't. Where's that at?
It's on the Moscato and Chill post. Yeah, no.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no.
All right. Let's see here. Moving on. Do you want to continue with the?
Listen, Cross, are we in agreement on that one?
Yeah, Bliss and Cross all day.
Okay. All right. Moving on to the next match. I'm going to go right into the Street Profits versus Garza and Theory. Theory, he impressed me, man. He impressed me. But I do think the Profits are going to retain because Theory was not supposed to be in the match.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. I 100% agree.
I'd love to see Sammy Guevara versus Austin Theory.
I feel like that would be a great one.
That's the dream match there.
Maybe somewhere down the far long road, we'll see some.
Yeah, when they're both veterans.
Yeah, we'll see some AEW, WWE action. But
That'd be cool.
I'm not going to hold my breath on that one.
Yeah, but I like the Garza and Theory thing. They're both pretty cocky. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, I just feel like it's a better team.
I personally, I have like a vendetta or something against Andrade. I don't like him.
I don't mind him.
I don't know. I don't like him. Ever since he like fucking shit on my man Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to think Mysterio wasn't there to be the champion or anything. He was there to kind of put people over.
Yeah, and he took his mask.
I know, and that's the ultimate level of disrespect.
Exactly.
That is not a vibe.
Not a vibe. Street Profits on the other hand, they're vibing, they're grooving. Montez Ford back hurting.
Yeah, his back probably is fucking hurting.
And I'm rolling with the Profits here, man.
Yeah, 100%. Eric or Pound Town, sorry. Who you got? Street Profits or Garza in Theory?
What did you say the second?
They're all-
Garza in Theory?
Garza and Theory.
Garza
Yeah.
and Theory?
Angel Garza and Austin Theory. They're different people.
Oh, yeah, that's a really weird. That's like Holland Oats when I used to think it was Holland, like the country, and then Oats.
I was in that. I was in that little group too.
Haagen-Dazs?
Yeah.
People that thought that.
Probably the first one because the second one, that's a really weird sounding name. I don't like it. It doesn't
They don't-
roll off the tongue.
No, that's Profits on the other hand, they do.
yeah.
Although that kind of
And they're gonna
reminds me
continue-
of what is it? Lost Profits. We won't go into that, but that guy goofed.
Yeah.
He major goofed.
Big time.
Yeah.
Major goof. Alrighty. So, Miz was apparently out with a sickness, but now he's apparently back in the match.
Yeah, I just saw him on SmackDown.
Versus the Usos versus the New Day.
Yeah. Hey, isn't this SmackDown pre-recorded?
It sure is.
Oh yeah. So he may or may not be there.
It's from what I see, he is. He did have the sickness. He caught backlash for that. He caught a lot of backlash for showing up sick. But I guess he's.
Would you say he was down with the sickness?
Okay. Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on. Anyway.
So we have Miz and Morrison versus the Usos versus the New Day. Isn't that is that a ladder match?
No, I think it's just a regular tag match.
It's a triple threat ladder match.
Oh, it is? Wow,
Yeah.
okay. Well, actually, I forgot to mention the Bliss and Cross is also a champ match, and so is Garza in Theory. That'd be for the titles as well.
I am curious now because I really want Morrison and The Miz to win, but I am in love with the New Day.
In my opinion.
See, but now I'm thinking because it's a ladder match, you haven't really seen the Usos get the limelight in a while. So I feel like.
I mean, that's because what's his face can't stop drinking.
Yeah, or fighting and all that. But I think I got to go with Usos on this one, which is hurting my soul. But I'm gonna go with it.
I think Miz and Morrison will win.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
If the Miz is in the match. Now, I'm not 100% certain on that. If Miz is there, they win. If Miz is not there, I think they give it back to the New Day because they love putting the titles on the New Day.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, the other thing is you got to think with how they're pre-recording it, if Miz could make it or not make it to that pre-taping with him being sick. So the match may not, it could happen. It could not happen. It depends on if they got the footage and if he can't compete, then how are they going to have a new match? You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of time between now and tomorrow night.
Yeah, but tomorrow's night, Monday, Raw's not going to be live. There's no way.
No, not Raw. WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, yeah, you're right. Okay. But it's already pre-recorded.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I guess at this point they should be done recording all of it.
Yeah, because it goes live tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. There's only 4 matches tomorrow night. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a little weird for that to have the same start time.
Yeah. What do we got next?
What do we go to next? I'm going to go to Zayn and Bryan for the IC.
What do you think?
Man, I can't not go with Daniel Bryan.
I'm going Daniel Bryan on the sole reason that I feel like he is just cashing in right now because I don't think we're going to see him much longer.
We talked about this at the end of the show last week. If you listened to the end last week, Tamina just hit the hell of a big boot on Bayley.
Yeah, I just saw that. Or no, Naomi, not Bayley.
That's Bayley.
Oh, I'm behind. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind you.
Tamina, they're pushing like she's an actual contender in the match, which is cool.
Dude, I really want Naomi to win. I really do. But we'll get to that in a second there. But
that was a bad Samoan drop.
Oh,
yeah. Zayn and Bryan, we talked about this at the end of the show last week with one of the viewer questions. I feel Daniel Bryan kind of needs this match to continue his career. So I'm going to have to go with Bryan.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like win or lose. I mean, he's on his way out.
Yeah, well, he's been doing it for a while. He has neck surgeries and shit. It's just getting dangerous.
The only iffy thing I have about it is Sami Zayn just won this fucking title, so.
Well, you also have to factor in Shinsuke and Cesaro.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they're going to have something to do with it.
Oh, they will. I mean, if anything, it might end in a DQ when Zayn retains.
Or they turn on Sami Zayn.
Ooh, that'd be nice. I'd love to see a Shinsuke turn.
Oh, yeah. I think we're due for one.
Yeah, Shinsuke is underused. I also talked about that last week. Next is kind of what we're just watching on SmackDown. It's going to be the Bayley, Banks, Naomi, Evans, and Tamina 5-way for the title.
I mean, you know how that's going to go. It's going to start with Banks and Bayley teaming up, and then eventually Sasha Banks is going to turn on Bayley or vice versa.
One of the other is going to happen. Naomi's will hold her own. Evans, I don't know. We'll do too much, and Tamina, she's going to be the big brute, obviously.
That everyone's going to jump up on.
Yeah, I think they're going to take her out rather early. I don't know.
We'll see.
It'd be nice to see Tamina win something.
Yeah, it would. She's a great wrestler. Yeah, I feel like, it is an elimination match. Okay, cool.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka, man. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting one. I'm actually excited for that one.
Yeah, it'll be elimination, so I feel like everyone will team up on Tamina at first.
100%.
And Tamina will probably be the first one eliminated.
That's been WWE's formula forever. Oh, there's a big person. Get them. Yeah. They do it the Big Show. They do it the Braun. They do it everybody.
Yeah. So hopefully it comes down to Bayley and Banks if Naomi doesn't win. If it comes down to Bayley and Banks, then I'm going to see them fight each other. That'd be cool.
Yeah. What's next here?
What's your pick for that one? You said Tamina or no, Naomi?
Naomi.
Naomi's your pick. I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks turning on Bayley.
Oh yeah, I mean that's reasonable.
And next I have up on the list here is the John Cena versus the Fiend in the Firefly Funhouse match, which not entirely certain what that is yet.
I feel like it's going to be kind of like how they do like the final deletion things. It's going to be a really goofy gimmick. I'm not because
are they just going to be in the Firefly Funhouse set?
that's what I'm thinking because you got to keep in mind like you get the Boneyard match and all this stuff, and a lot of these are being shot off campus of their for their facility, and I think that's how they can set up for the crazy shit.
Yeah. I think the Fiend is going to take this one, no problem.
I think so too. I mean,
John Cena's here to put him over because he just had a bad loss, so he needs to get back in the winning streak.
What do you do with the WWE when they lose one of their like greatest money making champions? Just call in John Cena.
Call in John Cena. That is a fact.
And I love John Cena. I'm not one of those people that's like, man, the 5 moves of doom. The WWE is.
I'm one of those people.
5 moves of doom. I love John Cena. I think he's great. He will be in the history books of wrestling.
Oh, sure.
He's awesome. So
I'm not a fan of John Cena. Same shit, shoulder block.
Well,
every time.
You wait till we get to the questions because you're really not going to be a fan of me near the end of this.
I believe it.
So yeah, I'm going with the Fiend on that one.
I'm going with the Fiend as well in a relatively quick match. I don't think it's going to last very long.
I don't think it's going to be super short, but we're not going to see a 20, 30-minute match for sure.
No way. Now, Undertaker, Styles, Boneyard match. No idea what a Boneyard match is. No idea where it's taking place.
It's got to be a Buried Alive match. It's the only thing I can
But why wouldn't they call it a Buried Alive match?
I don't know. Like PG?
Is it going to be in a cemetery? Is that why it's a Boneyard match?
I see, that's the thing, too. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be set up in some shitty, like, makeshift cemetery-looking, like, room. I don't know. I'm excited for it. I feel like AJ can help carry the Undertaker because you got to keep in mind, Undertaker always looks really, really good leading up to his match, and then the second he gets in that fucking match, it's like, okay, we just saw this dude on Instagram a week ago looking decent as shit, and now he just looks like a beat up old man. But I feel like this will be a better match. Side note, Mark, what do you think? Are we going to get the Dead Man, or are we going to get the American Badass?
It's a Boneyard match, man. We're getting the Dead Man.
I don't know. I feel like American Badass.
But American Badass is bikers and beers and poops.
Yeah, I know, but like, look how he's been dressed the past couple promos and the times you've seen him. I mean, he never just shows up like that.
Well, I damn sure hope he does, but with the Boneyard and the WWE's fucking love for the Dead Man, I don't know.
I mean, we'll see. We will see. But I'm going with Taker on that one because obviously he's not going to lose.
They're not going to fucking let Styles beat Taker at WrestleMania. Now, I said that about Lesnar and he beat him, so whatever.
We're not talking about that. That was a bad night.
They like to shit on my dreams. So
yeah.
Moving on.
Hang on, Pound Town. You know who the Undertaker is?
Yeah, it's Roman Reigns.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so what do you think of that? Do you get Taker?
Actually,
or you got Styles?
Undertaker's been around for a long ass time, hasn't he?
He's been wrestling 1 year in the WWE, 1 year longer than I've been alive.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, because I remember him from when I watched in middle school, the target demographic.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's the Moscato, bro. No,
it's the Moscato.
What'd you say it was? No, you were saying Cena and the Fiend. That was a different one. So it's Undertaker and who?
AJ Styles. You've seen both of them.
Oh yeah, AJ Styles. He has long hair, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks like a soccer mom.
Oh yeah, and he's got that curve on the PP. What?
If you're currently watching wrestling,
if it's
they're showing.
I mean, I'd rather go for Undertaker than that guy.
Same.
Personally, but that's because I've known who Undertaker is for longer than David's been alive.
What is this?
1 year longer.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, did you catch that "Truth Will Be Heard" thing that just popped up?
No, I did not.
That's weird. They were showing Tucker working out, and Homegirl walked up, and some weird graphic popped up on the TV as like
Are they gonna turn Heavy Machinery against each other?
I don't think so.
Come on, they can't do that.
What is this "Truth Will Be Heard" thing though? It's this cryptic message that keeps popping up.
Look at Shawn Michaels.
I just Googled this and I can't find it. See, and that's the thing I don't like that they're doing either. I know they have limited resources with wrestling right now, but I am so sick of seeing these goddamn hour-long matches that they're putting in from other pay-per-views on Raw and SmackDown.
This is WrestleMania from 08 we're talking about here.
Was this one that retired Flair?
I hope not. I'm going to cry.
Yeah, that was a hard time.
Yeah, it was when he said, "I'm sorry, I love you." Just fucking boom. Anyway,
dude, that was a wild one.
Hell yeah, it was. So moving on from the Boneyard match, Undertaker takes it. I feel like Styles has the chance to take it because of how WWE is, but I'm just gonna go with my heart here and say the Undertaker. Last man standing match: Edge and Orton. I'm torn, man. I can't pick.
Oh yeah, who's your favorite wrestler, Mark?
Favorite wrestler is fucking Randy Orton, but I love Edge to death.
I don't know, man. I really have this.
Isn't Randy Orton the coffee place in Canada?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, actually, how did you know?
Oh, it's Tim Horton. Tim Horton.
I have this weird feeling that they're going to send Edge out on a loss.
Why would they do that though? But Edge was talking about not being a one and done like that.
Well, I was reading that he signed like a multi-year deal with WWE, but he's only going to be competing a handful of times.
Well, I know they don't push him too hard.
I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that we're going to see Orton come out on that one.
It is a last man standing match, and I mean, I don't know. I watched Edge spear Jeff Hardy off through the fucking air, so
that was awesome.
Hell yeah, it was. So I mean, like, I'm kind of torn with this one too. Like this is just. I can't honestly pick a play. I mean, I don't have to go with Orton. Gonna go with Orton. He's my man. He's the legend killer. He's always been the legend killer.
And see, that's the other thing that I'm thinking too is, everyone's been wanting this Edge return, and we got it. And who better than to end it? Oh yeah. But
it's like the HBK and Ric Flair, which is on right now. God, I can't watch that. It had to have been Shawn Michaels.
It makes sense.
It does make sense. So, Randy Orton winning the last man standing match. You want to have a little wager?
I mean, I'm broke, but we can do it.
How many RKOs does Randy hit in that match?
5. I'm
gonna say 3.
I feel like Edge is going to hit one on him.
Probably. Well, let's say that. How many RKOs in general will be hit in the match?
7.
7? I'll say 5.
You heard it here on April 3rd? What's today?
Yeah, it's the 3rd.
April.
On the 3rd, 7 RKOs at Mania this weekend.
That would be nice.
Did I just kick one of the cats? I did.
Well, don't do that.
I'm not. It's Lemmy. He's cool.
All right, switching to one of the only NXT matches. Actually, the only NXT match.
I'm kind of stoked for this one.
Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
Dog, let me give you the play-by-play on this nonsense. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like a guy, but I feel like if it wasn't for her dad, she wouldn't be getting the shit she's getting. But hey, whatever. That's yeah. But I also feel like she only won the Rumble because she hasn't won one yet, because we all know who should have won that. However, I don't think she's going to beat Ripley. I feel like this is going to be a big push for Ripley. I think she's going to win that one, and you're going to see Charlotte go away for a little bit. Maybe she's leading up for a vacation or something. Because how do you bounce back from that? You're Charlotte Flair. You're Ric Flair's daughter. You're a very well-decorated wrestler. I'm
gonna have to go on the opposite side of you on this one, man. I think what to say? I think Flair takes it, and that takes Ripley to the main roster.
Well, see, that's the thing too. They got the formula with NXT, man. When you lose a big title like that, a big match, within a week or two, you're main roster, and then you go to get buried.
That's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to move Ripley to the main roster, give Flair the title, and have Flair, put somebody else over. It's just going to make sense.
That makes sense too, but I don't know, man. I'm going to have to be the bad guy here and go with Rhea Ripley on this.
All right, I'm going to go with Flair. Well, you're not necessarily – I'm being the bad guy by going with Flair, but I'm just going by a business standpoint.
I mean, that's fair.
And so I'm saying Flair wins that match. You're saying Ripley wins that match. OG Pound Town is saying potatoes, right?
Something like that.
What was the second guy? You said Flair, right?
Yeah.
Not Ric Flair.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, you'll never see that man in a ring again.
Yeah,
unless it's the kind of promo or something.
Oh, so he's alive though, right?
Yeah, he's alive. Dude, he's
okay.
doing cameo videos for $500.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Which is insane.
He's the one that's screaming like "woo" and shit, right?
Yes,
yeah.
He is. Okay. He's been around way longer than all of us.
Well, I'm 34. That's pretty old.
I'm right behind you there.
I think he's been wrestling longer than that.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see here.
What do we have next? Lynch and Baszler.
I want to be excited for that because I love Becky Lynch all to hell, but I'm getting bored with it.
I'm getting bored with it too. Baszler takes the title.
100%. The Baszler takes it. Lynch, I don't know. That match is going to be interesting. I wish I was more excited for it. I really do because I like both of them. But Becky Lynch is probably my favorite female athlete currently on WWE next to Nia Jax.
Yeah,
and it's just, and it's not her. You can't be mad at her. It's the creative staff. It's the decisions they're telling them to do. I just think she's going to lose.
Yeah, I think Baszler takes it. Baszler is a bad motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. So there's not much to touch on that one.
Not a whole lot, and I'm going to add this note in here. If any of you guys disagree with any of our picks, please
blame Mark.
Blame me, whatever. I don't care. Like I said, I'll argue with you online. Please, voice your opinion. When we post daily on Twitter and Facebook, feel free to comment under any of them with your opinions on anything on what we're talking about. We love to hear the stuff, man, and let's just keep rolling into the next match. Goldberg, Strowman. For the title, Goldberg, 3 spears and a shitty jackhammer. Takes the title.
Yep.
Fucking, they're just burying Strowman at this point.
Dude, you remember when they first brought him on? I think we touched on this. He was bad ass. Like, he was bad. Yeah.
I remember.
They brought that motherfucker onto the Wyatt family, and everyone, man, was like, oh,
Stone
shit.
Cold Bill Goldberg?
Close enough. Oh, speaking of Goldberg, Mark, I don't know if I told you this or not, but okay, remember that? Here we go again. You know how I built a steel cage wrestling ring whole deal on Animal Crossing?
Oh, yeah, which if y'all haven't seen that, if you go to Wrestlfyi, find David, go to David's page.
I mean, you should share that on the Wrestlfyi page.
Well, I'll do that. It'll be shared on the Wrestlfyi page, probably already by the time you're hearing this. So if you see it and you hear this, go back, check it out.
Yeah, I put a lot of time in that. I made an AEW ring. I mean, it's crazy. But I put it into one of the Animal Crossing groups I'm in just to do it. And I got a bunch of likes, a bunch of comments. But one particular comment...
How many times did you get validated, David? How many
quite
times?
Quite a bit. But I need to confirm one of the comments or not. And I don't know how to do it. But a guy commented and said, oh, I like this. By the way, my uncle is Gilbert.
Which I fucking hope to be true.
Me fucking too.
Oh, is Gilbert a real person?
Yeah.
Let us know if y'all would like to hear Gilbert on the show.
Yeah, I would love to get him here. Eric, Pound Town, I'll send you a video of who Gilbert is. It's pretty funny. And the dude, he's not a bad wrestler. You know, he just had his last match against Ellsworth. How the hell you say his name? Gilbert's retired. Yeah, Ellsworth. Yeah. Look it up. Gilbert's retired officially. He had his last match.
Oh, see, I was hoping it was Gilbert Gottfried being Goldberg somehow.
We should. Eric, you should try to get him on the show.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
There's some cameo money at him.
Yeah. But yeah, recap here. Goldberg, Strowman, not a lot to talk about. I want to go with Strowman because he deserves it, but we know it's going to be Goldberg until we get the Reigns-Goldberg match.
Yeah, I feel it. Because they're not going to do Reigns Strowman again.
Yeah. But now let me get this one. The match that everybody and anybody, new and old, is waiting on. Lesnar versus McIntyre is going to be amazing. I cannot wait for that. That is the match I've been waiting for. I'm so excited. You heard it, dude. Weeks and weeks and weeks leading up to the Rumble, I said McIntyre's taking it. McIntyre's taking it, and what happened?
McIntyre took it.
He took it. With help from Ricochet, because if Ricochet wasn't a cock shot at Brock Lesnar, we wouldn't have had this glorious Claymore kick.
This is very true, but the week later, Drew McIntyre comes out, hits 3 Claymore kicks.
1 in the ring and 2 on the stage.
Exactly. So
he destroyed that man.
I haven't been excited for a Lesnar match in a very long time, and I think Drew McIntyre is the one that's going to put it down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, too, though. You know that's going to be a good match because I guarantee you Lesnar's looking forward to going against McIntyre. So you know they're going to work really well together, and they're going to make each other look really good because I don't think, for the first time in a long time, I don't think this is going to be a match where you see 10, 11, 12 suplexes.
I think you still will, honestly, throughout the entire match. I don't know if they'll all be in a row like that, but I think you still will because that is one of his things. But I think McIntyre fights out of quite a few.
Then I tell you this much: then for every suplex, I better see a fucking Claymore kick.
Exactly.
So,
which is going to have to hit like 5 of them to put him down.
Oh, of course. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. I think it's gonna be a really good time. I think that's probably gonna be the last match of the whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you would think. I think Goldberg and Strowman and Lesnar and McIntyre I think will headline both days.
Oh yeah, and I think that'd be a great way to bring it in. So overall here for a pre-taped, no audience, recorded off-site most of the matches. I think overall. Oh, timeout. Hold on. Gronkowski hosting, I think, is the dumbest fucking thing ever, and fuck the Patriots. Fuck the Patriots.
Gonna tickle somebody with that one. But.
Oh yeah, I love you guys. But overall, I think we'll get a solid 6.5, 7 out of 10 quality WrestleMania.
I think there's matches that'll definitely carry other matches. There's matches on here that I don't have a whole lot of, really want to see, like the Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley. Yes, I want to see Aleister Black, but I don't want to see that match.
I'm looking forward to it, man. That's me being super biased and one-sided. I love Aleister Black. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. He's been one of my favorites since he debuted in NXT. And I love his work he did with Ricochet as a tag team. I thought it was the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But there's definitely stronger matches on here.
Dude, they should have put Aleister Black against Goldberg. That would have been a shit show.
Oh, yeah, it would have.
Because I think Aleister could beat his ass in real life.
I think so, too. Well, my overall consensus for WrestleMania, if I'm going to give it out of a 10 rating, just by looking at the match card, I would probably give it 6.5, 7 before I see it. We'll do an after, we'll do an after next week. But
yeah, we'll do a recap next Friday.
But as of right now, I'm going to give it a 6.5, 7-ish,
Yeah.
It's just, it's the pre-recorded factor, the no fans factor, everything's shot in different locations. I'm just factoring in a whole bunch of things.
Oh yeah, I think we all are.
But without the crowd there, that automatically takes a point out. There's no 10 out of 10. There's just no way.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Even if every match was phenomenal, it'd be a 9 at the best. And
yeah,
there's never a time where every match.
David, was it you, David, that asked me if I was actually going to watch WrestleMania, even though I only ever watch at your house?
No, that was Marina. She had shot a question, and we'll get to the questions in a little bit, but she was asking if you were going to watch it. It's 2 nights. It's tomorrow night. You have 4 matches, and then Sunday, I think you have like 7 or 8 or some shit like that.
Oh, where do I watch it on?
WWE Network.
I can give you my network login. Yeah, I'm sure I'll give it to you. Mark can if he wants. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So
I'm curious to see what it looks like to watch with no fans there.
Yeah,
and I think that's more about that, because that just
I feel like a lot of us are on the same page with it too.
Yeah, it's weird for a lot of people. It's the main reason why nobody's watching fucking SmackDown and AEW and shit. Which, speaking of that, the ratings for NXT and AEW were absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I don't have the exact numbers pulled up here, but it was down. I remember AEW, I said last week, was like at 800,000, and it was down to around 500,000. NXT was 2 to 3. It was all-time lows for both of them. Yeah, it was bad. Nobody wants to watch it now. AEW, I thought was decent. And then NXT had that fucking Keith Lee match, which amazing match.
Ah, dude, you put Keith Lee in anything, you're gonna get a good time.
Oh yeah, it was a phenomenal match. Which we're touching a little bit on that, not a whole lot. We do have a couple of AEW things to talk about. Anyway, we have Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair currently finger forming each other.
I don't know why they would put this match up here.
I'm glad you managed to nail that alliteration because you almost went weird with it.
You almost hot dog when you should have hamburger, Mark.
You know what? I'm always hot dog. Fantastic. Finger foreign.
Moscato.
Moscato. I'm actually going to go into a little out of order here. I'm actually going to go into the opinions on the week shows. I know we touched on some of them. I just brought up NXT. But did you watch Raw, correct?
Me?
Yeah.
What was it, Monday? Briefly. I didn't watch all of it. Animal Crossing and other things, playing video games and stuff. So I kind of slacked. I didn't do my homework. But depending on what you're talking about, I can help you out here.
I'm going to have to pull up on the actual what the fuck I had here.
You guys are supposed to have notes.
I saw the Edge promo. Oh, I know why. I stopped watching it because after the Edge promo, they dropped into they cut into one of those old fucking. Or I saw the Edge promo, I saw the Undertaker promo, and then they cut into another match that they already had. I think it was Ronda Rousey at Mania or some stupid shit. And then I saw the Owens promo. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm reading everything, yeah, I did see all of this.
Well, then we're good. I am glad. So, I don't know what I did with my document here. Oh, I fucked that up. There it is. I have a whole list here. Let's see. Wrestlfyi started off. What's the Wrestlfyi Raw highlights? This is what I like to call it because we're whack. Raw started off with that Undertaker promo. The phenomenal promo, I like to call it, because he, took shots at Phenomenal One.
Oh yeah.
So there was that. There was the WrestleMania recap, the Becky, Ronda, and Flair match, which I've seen a million times. Didn't really watch that one. We all know Becky 2 belts. She won that one. Shayna Baszler snake attacked Becky during a promo.
Yeah,
that was quite. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Let's see. Aleister Black squashed the Cade guy, which that was a hell of a black mass.
Dude, that fucking kick was goddamn.
It was insane.
It was beautiful.
I couldn't believe it at all.
Dude, when we start doing live videos of our podcast, we should look out and see if we can get him on, and I'll take a black mass to the face.
Oh yeah, on video.
Just for the clout.
Just for clout.
Just for the clout.
Aleister Black.
No, Mark has all the clout right now, singing from his rearview mirror.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Oh, I know.
So hey,
the Street Profits and Owens versus Rollins, Garza, and Theory. That's when that's when Ford took that crazy hit that we talked about earlier.
Dude, I love the tag teams they keep making with Street Profits and like Kevin Owens or them and the Viking Raiders. That stuff, it's so fun. I think it's a great.
It's so fun. It's fun. The Profits ended up taking that match, and after the match, Rollins came in to attack Mr. fucking Owens. So Kevin Owens cut a promo after. He burns it down, as I put in quotations, because shot at Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah,
that was a good promo. Edge talking about grit and lighting a fire under Randy. That was a hell of a promo.
Dude, Edge looks fucking scary. Like when he's doing the shaky face, pissed off. I haven't seen him that fucking mad since the Matt Hardy Lita era.
No, he had some fury in him.
Oh yeah. Some Austin Fury. Hey,
some Austin Fury.
So real quick, because I just did a quick Google search. Fun fact for anyone paying attention: April 3rd is Lance Storm's birthday.
Lance Storm. Wow.
Yeah, that's a
Happy
throwback.
birthday for a while, yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. Lance Storm. I don't know how old you are, but
He was born. Did I close it? I think he said he was born like 69 or some shit.
oh goddamn, what a good year. 69.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Asuka versus Kaden Carter. If you don't know, Kaden Carter is an NXT wrestler. She's actually competing for the NXT title, or one of the contenders for the NXT title here soon. And Asuka just absolutely destroyed her, and then went on that crazy rant thing that she does.
She is entertaining. She is entertaining.
Rhea Ripley was walking into the Performance Center. Charlotte walked up and attacked her.
Didn't she get the shit kicked out of her? Like, Charlotte ran up and booted her ass, didn't she?
Yeah, she ran up and kicked the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah.
After that, they put on the Rey Mysterio Lesnar Survivor Series match. No interest in that.
That match wasn't horrible.
No, but I didn't have a whole lot of interest in it because I knew Lesnar won.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like how they're showing this Ric Flair Shawn Michaels match right now. That's probably the most interesting match they've used as filler since they started.
This match has fucking a ton of shit in it. This is a very, very important match.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I don't see the "I'm sorry" part.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cry on the fucking podcast. And then to finish the show off, Paul Heyman and Lesnar cut a promo. Same shit as usual. Not a whole bunch different. Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar. He's going to fucking beat Drew McIntyre. That's what basically the shit he was saying. And that is the recap of Raw. Now, we don't have a SmackDown recap yet because it's still on. Recap because we're currently watching it, so we're filming, And then the AEW recap was rather entertaining. I enjoyed it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get a chance to watch AEW?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I watched
April Fool's Day. They started off with that. We're going to get into this. Actually, we'll just go right into it.
Yeah, we have a slight technical difficulty, Mark. That was...
Yeah, Mark, you're having some issues.
I was?
Yeah, you were breaking up a little bit. You sound fine now, but...
Oh. Well, yeah, look, technical difficulties happening. That's what happens when we're quarantining and not all in the same room.
Yeah. One day, though.
Technical difficulties will happen from here and there, but we'll just go right into the AEW TNT title bracket. You had Cody and Shawn versus Shawn Spears, Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara, Kip Sabian versus Dustin Rhodes, and Lance Archer versus Colt Cabana.
Dude,
now, who do you think?
Hold on. Did you see what Lance Archer did to fucking Marco Stunt?
Yes, I did.
Jesus Christ.
Boy.
Dude, he threw that. He did a suplex in one corner and launched his little ass to the adjacent corner. What in the fuck?
Yeah, he sure fucking did.
Dude, that's a scary fucking man.
That's a scary guy. That was his debut.
Yeah, that was his first match with AEW. I think him having Jake the Snake as a manager is a great move.
Oh, of course. Jake the Snake as a manager in general is a great move.
Oh, yeah. But as far as the bracket, you who did you say? I just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
Cody versus Shawn Spears, Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara, Kip Sabian versus Dustin Rhodes, and Lance Archer versus Colt Cabana.
I'm going. Oh yeah, Colt Cabana's going to lose. That dude's there to put people over.
He's versus Lance.
I know. Darby Allin takes the entire bracket. I think
Darby
Allin's going to win.
All right, so you have the left side of the bracket and the right side of the bracket. The left side of the bracket is going to be Cody and Shawn, and Darby Allin and Sammy Guevara, and then Lance Archer, Colt Cabana, Kip Sabian, Dustin Rhodes is going to be on the other side. So you could have a Cody versus Dustin Rhodes. You could have a Darby Allin versus Lance Archer, which I think that's what's going to come down to.
I'll tell you what. I will take it like this. Where's the picture? All right, we got Shawn Spears and Cody. I feel like Shawn Spears will go over, and we'll have Darby Allin and Shawn Spears, and then we'll have Lance Archer and Dustin.
Yes.
And it's going to come down to Darby and Lance. I just have that feeling, and I really think Darby's going to take it. I'm probably wrong. It's probably going to be Lance, but I'm going with Darby. Not because he's one of my favorites, but because he's one of my favorites.
I mean, he is pretty good, but Lance takes it. I think Dustin here. Okay, so I think Cody. I don't think Cody and Darby Allin will fight each other, so I think Sean Spears will beat Cody.
Oh yeah,
Darby, and then Dustin will face Lance. Lance will beat Dustin. Darby will beat Spears, and you have that. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, no matter who wins it, I think it's gonna be a great bracket. I think it's gonna be a really, really good couple matches.
Oh, I do as well. So that was AEW. That's just the one thing. That wasn't really all of it. If you watched part of it, Brody Lee had another promo. He's basically. We have a question about the Brody Lee thing later, so I don't want to get too much into it. The Dark Order. Brody Lee is his leader. The Dark Order had that tag team match where they lost. Brody Lee came out and beat the shit out of one of them. He's pretty much like a slave owner, which I guess that's why he's the question. We'll get into it. So
the whole Dark Order thing.
Yeah, we'll get into him and
they're more culty vibe, more culty.
Yeah, well, but we'll get into the question later, and I do see the resemblances with that question.
Dude, Kenny Omega and Trent put a fucking killer match on.
Yeah, when does Kenny Omega not put on a match?
I don't know, man. They're giving Trent and the Best Friends a really good push, and I think it's great because win or lose, AEW knows how to make people look really good.
Yeah, see, but back to the whole bracket thing with like I said, Sean Spears versus Darby Allin will definitely happen because if you did watch AEW, that was the final match, and Spears actually rolled up Allin and cheated. So we'll see how that unfolds. But
yeah, he does fight dirty.
He does, but it's effective, and he could definitely win it. So,
in fact, my friend Anna shared our thing, and now she is tagging so many people.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's get into NXT here. NXT, the results and stuff. Let me just have my fact checker here so I'm not spitting out bullshit. Let's see. Had the Velveteen Dream versus Bobby Fish.
Did you watch that?
I didn't get a chance to because I was watching AEW.
Oh, dude, I dual screened it. That match was awesome.
Oh, it was?
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing Velveteen took that one.
That I don't remember because I watched all up near the end of it, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure he won.
Dream turned the tables and hit the Dream Valley Driver for the win. He gave a quick promo after. Okay. Jake Atlas versus Dexter Lumis. Don't ask me who either one of those are because I don't know.
No idea.
No idea. So let's see. Lumis took control right away. Atlas hit a few moves. Eventually, the unblinking Lumis finished him off with a submission. There's that. The gauntlet match began with Blackheart and Perazzo? I don't know how to say that. Forgive me. Vitarusa took it. The green-haired grappler. Blackheart ended up getting the win. Lee was the next opponent. The New Zealander was able to put down the Blackheart with a Coda kick and advance to the #1 contender. That's okay. There's that. Not a whole lot with NXT.
Yeah, there really wasn't a lot. I just looked at the recap also.
Yeah, the Damian Priest, the Dominic, and the Keith Lee definitely took the cake. I watched that one. All three of them are very talented wrestlers. This website, Bleacher Report, only gave it a B+, so fuck Bleacher Report. But
I got a C+ on Cage Side Seats.
Well, alrighty then. I thought it was a great match.
No, I'm talking about C+ on the whole damn...
Oh, on the show.
Yeah. And what else here?
Yeah, nothing. What are we looking at on time-wise, Mr. Poundtown?
He is currently upper decking his toilet.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. It's 9:01. We started at 8, so it's about an hour.
I mean, it's a pretty good start. I mean, we've only done 2 of these, so it's gonna sound a little bumpy, a little rusty at first. We're working on
I had a glitch. Once we can all get it in the room together, it'll be a little easier.
Yeah, we're doing it in remote locations right now with the coronavirus. They recommend people don't hang out, and yada yada yada. We're adhering to those so we don't get our families and ourselves sick, just in case. Mark and I work together, so we see each other every day. But
yeah, well, you know,
it's a little bumpy.
We're being safe.
It's our first time doing this stuff. It's gonna be a little bumpy. We're getting a little bit better. We are working on shirts and stickers and merch and stuff like that.
Which I did actually get the contact info from your Basic Light guy.
Yeah, what's his name? Josh told me today that you talked to him.
Yeah, which that's gonna be cool.
Oh yeah, so we're working on shirts and all that jazz. Just give us time, and
once we get more stuff, it'll be out. Nothing crazy anytime soon.
And we got an intro and an outro in the works. Actually, on this episode, you guys will have already heard the intro that will be an outro. Because we don't have the
intro. It's going to be Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up.
There he is.
There he is. How are we doing on time, my friend?
You're at 1 hour and 2 minutes.
How's my little upper decking soldier?
That was the side decker.
When
you poop in the tub.
Really waffle stomp it. So, overall, we went through overall opinions on WrestleMania. AEW. We went through NXT. We went through Raw. SmackDown is currently on. You have Tucker and Otis talking backstage right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I closed it because I thought that damn Ric Flair match was still going on.
So you have Heavy Machinery talking out right now. I don't have the volume on because I don't want it to interfere with the podcast. So I don't quite know what they're saying, but
you know, Mark, if you squint hard enough, you really do look like Otis.
If I squint hard enough, I might be able to fucking hear for once.
Can you do the caterpillar?
I probably can.
Probably.
Yeah. Make sure you comment below. Let us know if you want to see that. I'll do it.
Yeah. But backing off of what we said earlier, we're working on merch and all that stuff. We're working on doing this, being able to do it live. I think Pound Town said he has the stuff that we could do this live.
Yep.
I would like to get this more of a video live thing so we can pull the audio, but we can also stream. So everyone that doesn't have Spotify or Apple Podcast or whatever,
we can go through Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah. Plus, you can see how much work physically we're putting into this.
Yeah, and then we can actually have the VOD after so you can rewatch it and all that good stuff.
Looks like Tucker and Otis had a blowout. Yeah, Tucker throwing his arms up and mouthing as Otis walked off, so I'm curious as to what that conversation was.
Well, you did say earlier, what's-her-face walked up to Tucker.
That's true, too. Yeah, I did say that. I was there, I remember.
Yeah, so there's that. What do you want to get into next?
Well, right now, my friend, it looks like our time to almost end is here, for we are at the questions part.
Oh,
wow,
shit.
We're at the questions. Crazy. Last week was a little bit of a longer episode. This week, kind of focusing primarily on WrestleMania, so it's not going to be as long. I don't know. The questions might take us another 30 minutes. Who knows?
We want to bring you guys no less than an hour each podcast. No less.
Yeah, we're going to definitely get over an hour every week.
More
these
than
questions,
90 minutes, though, is a little excessive, though, I think.
I don't
not
know.
necessarily. If you look at normal podcasts, you're looking about 90 minutes to 2 hours and sometimes.
Or 6 hours if you're Joe Rogan.
Oh my God, that's why I can't watch so much of it. So I sat through the Jake the Snake one, and that was the coolest shit. Not everything I had, but like learning about all that stuff. And I want to get to that level where we can get those crazy fucking stories and just be there for them.
You know what? Since we have a little bit of extra time, let's touch on New Jack and the Dark Side of the Ring. Did you watch that episode?
So next week I want to touch on the Benoit Guerrero one, but since we're a little bit extra time, we can touch New Jack. I thought that was cool because I didn't know all that shit. I already knew the dude was crazy. I knew the dude was reckless to a degree. He knew what he was doing, but I did not know about the throat slitting. If you're not gonna follow the script. He's going to make an example out of you.
Yeah.
Dude, that was fucking crazy. And he is very aware of what he did till this day, and he does not regret shit.
No, he doesn't. He's a fucking cokehead. He said straight up he snorts coke every day.
What was it? He said, what was it saying? If he was about to die, he would be in a wheelchair snorting coke or some shit.
A documentary about his life. How would it end? He said, "Me sitting in a wheelchair snorting coke."
Yeah. I mean, I really like what Vice is doing with these. I think it's interesting, and it gives you a lot more of a perspective on what went on and what is currently going on in these people's lives.
Yeah, well, we're talking about ECW. We're talking about a different time.
Well, ECW is kind of like at least in America, the creator of hey, let's see how far we can throw this person off of this 20-foot, 30-foot ledge, or let's see how many times we can make someone bleed in one match.
Oh no, for sure. They went all out.
Yes, they did. And I can see why people were concerned, but when you're working with people like Sandman and Tommy Dreamer and Sabu and Balls Mahoney and what do you expect's going to happen?
You're talking about people with skill. Now, in my opinion, New Jack just took it a little too far. You had the people like Bubba Ray and stuff that could look mean and look like they're hurting you, but they're not.
Yeah, but no, New Jack wanted to wrestle, and he wanted to wrestle under his own way and how he wants to do it. Like the mass transit incident was crazy, but you get on the thing and it's the kid lied about his age. The kid got in the ring with New Jack and went up to a veteran and was like, "Hey, let me put you through a table. Let me do this to you." Not even asking, just kind of saying that's what he wants to do.
Yeah,
I'm not saying, and with that being said, I'm not saying he deserved to get what he got. That was a bit excessive. The guy almost died, I'm pretty sure. He lost feeling in part of his face and shit. However,
he dying from complications from gastric bypass surgery.
Yeah, but however, he lied about his age. He lied about his skill. That's why the whole thing happened. It does not mean it's okay, but there should have been precautions taken.
Oh, hold on. SmackDown, you got the heavy machinery.
Yeah.
I think it's just Tucker.
I'm still on the Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair commercial.
Yeah, so it's just Tucker.
But overall, I thought it was a really cool episode. It's very educational. If you're a diehard wrestling fan, I started watching a couple from season 1 recently. It gets sad, man. Some of that stuff's not all cool and
no, it's
neat.
not all sad stories and boo-hoos. A lot of it's some crazy shit.
Really dark.
Yeah, and then they do a after show.
Which I need to go back and watch those.
Yeah, you definitely highly recommend it. If y'all guys haven't watched Dark Side of the Ring, I highly recommend it. If you do watch it, also highly recommend the after show because they'll have people on that they had in the show. Like this week, they had Sandman, New Jack himself. They had a couple people in there talking about it, and it's kind of like a little podcast that they do. So I'm kind of plugging their own podcast. But AEW, the only way to watch that AEW After Dark is going to be on Vice TV or the Philo thing that I have. Yeah, so that's the only way we're going to be able to watch it here because they don't post that one on YouTube. At least I'm not sure if they do. They might.
I think they posted the Benoit Part 1 and Part 2 because a lot of people have been waiting.
Well, New Jack's on YouTube now too, but I don't know if they post the After Dark, the post show on YouTube.
The New Jack one that on the Vice page is on YouTube?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I know it's on YouTube in general.
Now, the ones I found were rips and they were really bad.
Oh, well, there's that. Well, I gave you the thing to watch it.
Yeah, I know. But this is before that.
Oh, well. Yeah. So there is that. Let's get into some listener questions. How many do we have?
I got you. Check it out.
Questions we have today?
Some of them are from people from last week, and 1 or 2 of them from my girlfriend. So let's get to it. Brian asked, should Sheeta be the next AEW Women's Champion? Well, I think so.
She? Why is that?
I don't know because I haven't been watching that much. But if I remember,
I think she'll take it anyway. They're pushing her. They're giving her a really big push. So,
yeah. And plus, you gotta think, Nyla Rose is the champion. If you take down someone that big and that powerful, you fucking deserve it.
Exactly. So I think they will give it to her. Nyla's been the champion for a minute now.
Yeah. Next question is from Brian again. He asked if the Brody Lee gimmick is a shoot on Vince. I think at least one thing he said. Yeah, I think one thing he said, I think it was a week or two ago, he said he's not not in the control of some crusty or dusty old man or some shit like that. And that's easily a shot at Vince. Vince wanted to bury him. And then look what they did to him when he asked for a release.
Yeah, I know they fucked him over to make him wait even longer.
Oh yeah, that's why we had to wait so long to get Brody Lee in AEW.
Which is ridiculous.
He was well out of WWE, but he had a no compete contract.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so Ziggler.
I 100%
think Tucker here right now.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. So I think a lot of Brody Lee's, not 100% of it, but a lot of his promos are shots at Vince, 100%.
Oh, I think the whole Dark Order thing, the way he treats the Dark Order and everything, is just a shot on how Vince treats the talent. I really.
Are you saying that Brody Lee is the Vince McMahon to the Dark Order?
Yeah.
I can see that, how he's getting in their face and yelling at him and telling them what to call him and all that shit.
I finish eating, shit like that.
Yeah, I can see it. So we'll go with I really think that's a shot. Next question from Brian, and this is his last one. Mark, you ready, buddy? Is Jericho the greatest of all time? If not, explain why you're wrong.
I saw that.
Obviously, somebody listened last week.
Yeah.
And if you didn't listen last week, we went over this already. And the answer is still no. He is not the greatest of all time. Is he one of the greatest of right now? Yes. All time? I can't. I just still can't. I can't justify Jericho being the greatest of all time.
Dude, let me tell you something while you're wrong. The man, Josh and I today at work, we watched his debut. He came out and said he's going to reinvent stuff. He was talking about how ratings were down and all this, and it was a clip that didn't age that well with WWE. You got to go back and watch it and play it to now. He said the ratings were down. The matches were shit. This, that, whatever. This man took and transcended above everybody. I would put him up there with the greatest of all time. He has helped build AEW. He was the icing on the cake when they signed that man. If you go back and watch his New Japan
is he the greatest of all time in AEW? Yeah.
He's the greatest of all time overall, Mark.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, the fuck he isn't.
Downtown, help me out. Greatest of all time or no?
Ric Flair built the company.
I thought it was Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yeah, the Nacho Man.
Savage, Hulk Hogan.
Look,
you're gonna company to where it is.
Listen, I love Ric Flair and I respect Ric Flair, and I think he was.
But listen,
hold on, because you're gonna.
No, I'm cutting you off. Listen, Jericho wouldn't even be in this situation without those guys.
I'm not saying he's not. Or wouldn't be.
So how can you be the greatest of all time?
Because you're Chris Jericho. Secondly,
oh my God,
I'm going to quote what Josh said today so you and him can get into it at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
He said the reason Ric Flair is not the greatest of all time is because Ric Flair has had the same match since he started wrestling.
And I believe it. I understand that. I'm not talking about the same match, the same thing. We're talking about quality of promos.
He's got, but I'm telling you right now, you put Ric Flair and Jericho in a promo, and Jericho would dust his ass.
No way. Matt Hardy promo Jericho. Come on.
Matt Hardy's promo was hard as fuck.
He out promo Jericho.
Nah, that's just because it was fun.
Grit promo was better than that. Like, we're talking about serious promos here.
And I'm being serious about it. I think
we're talking about Campion, a little bit of the bubbly. We're talking about jokes.
Okay, but look at that. He took a bottle of champagne blasting in his face and on just...
Oh, no. Like I said, no, he's definitely one of the greatest. He's just not the greatest.
He is the greatest.
He is not the greatest.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to head over to the Facebook. And I'm going to put a poll up on the Wrestlfyi page.
Yeah, so so just you and him can vote, and I'll vote no, and it'll be fucking biased. It'll be 2-1.
No. It's going to go... I got to figure out how you get to this damn page first off. How do you use the Facebook?
Oh, my God.
Wrestlfyi. No, not that.
I mean, I could do it.
No, I'm doing it. This is my horse, and I'm going to ride it.
Okay, well, bottom line is, guys, just Chris Jericho is not the fucking greatest of all time.
Yes, he is. All right.
No, he's not.
Secondly, we're going to move on. Marina wanted to know, my girlfriend here, David, how would you feel if The Fiend gets fucked over like he did in the match at Goldberg? Well, I will throw my fucking TV out the window and I'll stop watching it. But he's going against Cena, so you know it's not going to happen because win or lose, it's going to be a good match. So
yeah, well,
I don't know, man. But Cena and the Fiend have worked, or Cena and Bray Wyatt have worked together before when Cena beat him, and it was still a great match. It really was.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, this question's for you, Mark, coming from Marina again. What match are you looking forward to the most this week?
For WrestleMania?
Yes, this weekend.
Edge and Orton. I'm so fucking torn between who the fuck to go for.
You know, speaking of being torn, I still can't believe they're together with all the shit that's happening between them.
Yeah, well, you know.
You know who I'm talking about?
No, who?
My butt cheeks.
Oh, yeah. I can't fucking believe it.
Hey, Pound Town, you got a question that we touched on earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Are you going to be watching WrestleMania this weekend? Because you only watch it if you're at me or Nick's house.
Yeah. Oh, we can do like
some video chat.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
And we could do those group call things.
Yeah, we could do a group call, and Eric, that'll give you a chance to actually have some say in next week's podcast about what we saw.
Yeah, because really all I know is what I see when I go to your house.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out how to make a poll on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, the
it's
poll
like they disappear and they come back. I don't know. They're weird.
That's what I'm saying, because normally they pop right up.
Yeah, that poll will pop right up. Yep.
That's why I said you could just let me do it, but you know.
I'm at the make a post, but it's nothing's there.
Yeah,
Nothing's there.
sometimes are you doing it on computer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because sometimes it works on computer or it doesn't, and then you got to use a phone. But I feel like sometimes they just take it away.
Yeah.
Because they don't want us to have things.
It is non-existent right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, I'll head over to the Twitter. We'll do a Twitter poll. At Wrestlfyi is
on there. Yeah.
So,
Facebook.
How many Twitter
hopping
followers
on
does
that.
Wrestlfyi have?
620.
No way.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Does it really?
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did you guys just take... Well, you guys... Yeah, because I don't really go on Twitter.
Let me see here.
I do like that you can kind of do whatever you want on Twitter. That's probably why ISIS recruits on there.
And the Twitter poll is officially up.
Oh, see? There you go. So...
I can't wait to see how you typed that up.
I didn't do much.
You posted it on your page.
Yeah, I know. I'm fixing it. I
I
was gonna do it a certain way, but I decided not to.
No, I know what you're gonna do. Yes, no, or you're wrong, or some stupid shit.
Yeah.
yeah. I was
Here,
just
I'll
gonna
be
say
typing
like yes, or fuck you.
it. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But I wasn't gonna say yes. It was gonna say no, or fuck no.
You can make a poll on your story. Because Facebook is stupid and it says you cannot currently. What the fuck? You can't. Okay, it says you can make it on your story, but
Poll is live on the Twitter. Don't be an asshole. Vote fairly. Jericho is not the fucking GOAT.
What was this account before?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? It says joined September 2014 on the Twitter account.
Yeah. Twitter's been around for a long time. I've owned that Twitter
Mark,
for a long
was
time.
this yours?
No, I have one.
Where did this come from?
It is my Twitter. Yeah, but we have 620 followers.
Yeah,
Only
okay.
295 people.
Sorry, it's just kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, all the followers are real people. You can check it.
Under the gun here. Well, I'm gonna be the one to bring it in here. We answered all your questions. We kind of bantered off into some silly conversation. We
And
reviewed
that's
some
fine.
WrestleMania predictions,
I'm
and
a
we
veteran.
had a good old time. Hey, we know, and we thank you. But we had a good time with everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us or hanging out with us in the future.
Yeah.
So again, this is Wrestlfyi, anything and everything wrestling. We will be back on next Friday. What day is that? That is the 10th.
Mhm.
With the recap
And-
of WrestleMania, we'll be back with.
Be back on Friday. We'll be back on the Saturday.
We'll be back. Well, we'll film
Well,
it next
yeah.
Friday. Goddamn it!
Well,
Film it
record,
Friday.
not film.
We will be back on
I
the
was
11th.
gonna live it on my Facebook.
Although we can do
We'll be back.
a live, like a special or something.
Can we
we
video?
could.
Can we video stream like the three of us, like
Yeah,
remotely?
technically. Yeah.
Whoa, you can do that with Google Hangouts. We were just doing it earlier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
We
can-
could. We just have to record the video and post it.
Yeah.
So
It's,
I think it'd be
it's
fun.
possible. I've done it before.
Maybe we can invite some people to
Yeah.
view. But
Hang out.
that being said, I'm gonna try it again. Take two. Wrestlfyi, anything and everything wrestling. We'll record a new episode next Friday for you guys to enjoy on Saturday. We'll cover the WrestleMania recap, our opinions on it. We will cover probably a little bit on Dark Side of the Ring if there's time. I feel like we're going to have a lot to say about WrestleMania. And
Yeah, it's going to be a long one.
yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This one was a fun one. It was a good time. Had a silly good old time with my boys.
Yeah, it was
Meet
very fun.
Flats in Pound Town.
Another good episode. If getting more comfortable with it, like I said, it's only episode 2. It can only go up from here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we start in the trash can and we move our way up.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, man. Trash Panda. But thanks everybody that's gonna listen for listening, and that we are on Buzzsprout, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah,
like
and
I said,
think
this,
it's going to
you got-
be on like Stitcher. Well, once it goes to Apple, it goes to a bunch of other ones. So I'll have to look at
Oh,
what
yeah.
it goes to. But
Also,
Apple and
we're
Spotify
main
are the
three-
main two.
We're going to be, you're going to hear an intro in this podcast.
Yeah.
You'll hear a different one probably in the next episode. But the people that did this one, it's Amphibian Recordings. You can find them on Instagram at Amphibian Recording 757. They have a SoundCloud. And the guy that wrote it also has a podcast called Stumbling Distance. They're on music. Let's see. Stumbling Distance Music Podcast. They're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and Podbean. Hit them up on Facebook, Instagram, and all your major social media platforms.
Yeah, and Twitter as well. Yeah.
And you'll hear that in this episode and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next week, fuckers.
Alrighty, see you later, guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, hang up.
Okay, bye.